Ever wondered what you could do with your old cardboard boxes and plastic bottles? Well, we're about to turn them into fun and exciting toys. Today, we're diving into the world of DIY and creating 3 amazing toys from recycled materials: a majestic cardboard castle, a charming fabric doll, and a speedy bottle car. So gather your old materials, put on your creative hats, and let's get crafting. Ready to create some magic with those old materials? Stay tuned. Our first project is a majestic cardboard castle, a fortress of fun and imagination. Let's dive right in and start creating our masterpiece. To start, we'll need to find a sturdy cardboard box. This will be the main structure of our castle, so make sure it's strong enough to withstand the wild imaginations of our little knights and princesses. Once we have our box, we'll cut out the shape of a castle. Remember, castles come in all shapes and sizes, so let your creativity run wild. Next, it's time to bring our castle to life with a bit of color. Grab your markers and start decorating the walls of your castle. You can draw bricks, windows, or even a moat. It's your castle, so design it any way you like. Once our castle walls are looking vibrant and full of life, we're going to add some fabric scraps to give it a unique touch. Fabric can be used to create flags, banners, or even a royal tapestry. Just glue the fabric where you want it and watch as your castle becomes a colorful kingdom. Now, what's a castle without towers? For this, we'll be using empty plastic bottles. Cut the bottom of each bottle and glue them to the corners of your castle to create impressive towers. You can even place a button on top to serve as a flag. Speaking of buttons, they make excellent decorations for our castle. Glue them along the walls, use them as doorknobs, or create a coat of arms. Buttons are a great way to add a bit of whimsy to our castle. And there you have it. With a bit of creativity and a dash of imagination, we've transformed a simple cardboard box into a majestic castle. It's the perfect setting for epic adventures and royalty parties. So grab your knights and princesses and let the fun begin. Voila! Your very own cardboard castle is ready. It's a testament to what a little imagination and some recycled materials can achieve. So don't stop here. Let this castle be the first of many amazing creations. After all, the world is your kingdom and you're the master builder. Next up, we are going to craft a cute fabric doll. This doll will not only be a fun toy, but it's also a great way to recycle those fabric scraps you might have lying around. So let's dive right in. First things first, you'll need to cut out the shape of your doll from your fabric scraps. You can make your doll as big or as small as you like. Just remember, the bigger the doll, the more fabric you'll need. Once you've cut out 2 identical pieces, these will be the front and back of your doll. Now it's time to sew these pieces together. If you're new to sewing, don't worry. We're going to use a simple running stitch, which is as easy as in, out. Start at the top of the doll's head and work your way around, leaving a small gap at the bottom. This gap is where we're going to stuff our doll to make it nice and cuddly. Alright, let's talk stuffing. Old t-shirts, socks, or even more fabric scraps make for perfect stuffing material. Just make sure whatever you use is clean. Once you've filled your doll to the desired fluffiness, sew up that last little bit at the bottom. Now that we've got our doll shape, it's time to bring her to life with some features. Buttons make for great eyes and a mouth, but feel free to get creative here. You could use fabric markers or even more fabric scraps to give your doll a unique look. And just like that, you've made your very own fabric doll. Not only have you created a fun new toy, but you've also done your part in recycling and reusing materials. It's a win-win. And there you have it, a lovely fabric doll made entirely by you. For our last project, we are going to make a cool bottle car. Start by finding an empty plastic bottle. Any size will do, but a 2-liter soda bottle works particularly well. You'll also need some scissors, so make sure there's an adult nearby to help out. First, we're going to cut the car shape from the bottle. Imagine the bottle is lying down on its side. Cut a rectangle out of the middle, from the cap end to the bottom, leaving about an inch on each side for the wheels. Remember, it's always better to cut less at first. You can always trim more off later if you need to. Now, for the fun part, decorating. Grab your markers and let's give this car some personality. Maybe it's a race car with flames on the side, or a magical fairy car with flowers and stars. It's your car, so you decide. You could even use some leftover fabric scraps from our doll project to give your car some extra flair. Next, we're going to make the wheels. Cut 2 circles from the remaining plastic on each side of the bottle. These will be your car's wheels. Make sure they're round and even so your car can roll smoothly. Finally, let's not forget the steering wheel. For this, we'll use the bottle cap. Glue it right in the front of the car and voila, you've got yourself a steering wheel. And there it is, your very own bottle car. Isn't it amazing what we can create with some old materials? Remember, the most important part of any project is to have fun and let your creativity shine. Who knew recycling could be so much fun? Wow, look at all the amazing toys we've created today. With just a few simple materials, we've transformed everyday items into magical playthings. We've built an awe-inspiring cardboard castle, complete with towers and decorations. We've stitched together a charming fabric doll who's just waiting to be part of your next playtime adventure. And last but not least, we've transformed a humble plastic bottle into a sleek and stylish bottle car, ready to zoom into action. Isn't it wonderful how, with a little bit of creativity, we can turn objects that we usually discard into something fun and exciting? And the best part is, you can make these toys too. All you need are some cardboard boxes, empty plastic bottles, fabric scraps, old buttons, glue, scissors, and markers. So why not give it a try? You can even come up with your own designs and share them with us. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to create these toys. The most important thing is to let your imagination run wild, to have fun, and to be proud of what you've created. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more DIY projects, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have tons of fun and easy projects lined up for you. Until next time, keep creating and have fun.